9.
Yeah.
3 possessions. It's still an open game.
That's nothing for this kid.
For Clayton.
The Comets have some shooters.
That's
you
right.
have Henniker, you have Watkins there, your 3-point specialist. You have Asia Todd. You have Jada Scott down low, who's getting a lot of attention. There's 3 girls around Jada Scott right now.
That's right. They're trying to stop Jada Scott from under the basket as Hedinger now just goes for a shot. No one's there. Delana Eves. Now Jada Scott throws it up. Whistle and a foul over the backboard. And there's a foul on number 23 of Jada Morris, the center power forward.
That's her third.
Third foul, second team foul in the second half, and this is going to bring Jada Scott to the line. The captain, senior, center, and she'll nail her first one. Subs coming in now, number 22 of Kaylin Young.
Jada Scott right now only has 3 points for this Comets. The second leading scorer for this Comets team.
Foul was on 23.
No, she was over 23's back. The foul was on 31.
The referee said it was 23, so it's 2:45 now. The coaches are, even the winning coaches protesting the referee's call there. So 31-23.
8-point ball game.
Number 4 throws it in, going to hand it off to Hicks. Number 4.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, stop, take away. Comets got it back. Eves gets it to Hedinger. Hedinger to Todd. And they're looking for each other under the basket. No.
Look at
Eves crashes under the net. Looked like it was a demolition derby.
There it is.
And Hedinger for 2.
That's the hustle that we're so used to
Wow.
seeing in this Comets. You missed the first one. They're not going away. I love it. 4-point ball game.
30-second timeout.
You could open up you could open up a Waffle House under the nets because they literally got scattered, smothered, and covered.
Love it. Absolutely love it. That's what we want from your lady.
It was
Comets.
like bowling pins. They all come striking down with Hedinger and a strike.
Well, there was 3 opportunities for the Lady Comets to get a basket there, but Jada Scott, like we mentioned, she plays with so much emotion. She's not going to get beat down low, and that's exactly what she's doing right now. Look, she's determined. Look at her. Look at her face. Absolutely love it.
Loving the determination of Todd Scott back in play. 2:15 in the third. Best and Watkins playing pressure, taking it, losing it. Comets will not last to touch it. It's going to go back to Rocky Mount. They're playing calls here. 2:09. Coach Marlon Lee's back a pep in his step again. He's standing up and he's shouting commands. They're in this thing. They're only down by 6.
Oh!
And they take the momentum right away. The first 3-point shot of the game as well. Number 14, Alexis Moore. She went for 3, Trace Nod.
Again, 155. The Comets are going to have to answer back. You cannot continue making the basket, but then going down the other court and giving it up as well.
Watkins under pressure, trying to go through and deal with Young. Young got the ball back, and the rebound gets it back inside to Pittman. Pittman now dealing with 3 players. She lost the ball. Whistle and a foul.
Comment personal number 24.
Number 24, that is going to be
Unique Best.
Unique Best. Is that her first foul in the game? I believe it is. And they're not going to bring nobody to the line. It's just going to be them putting it back in play. An inbound and a whip. What do we got going on here?
Griffon personal number 22, Kaylin Young.
That's going to be
As
a personal
Hedinger
foul.
comes in.
For the Comets, number 23.
Mackenzie Hedinger in the game, and we got Kaylin Young with a personal foul. Number 22 for the Griffins.
That's her first.
31-22. Comets are only down by 9. 1:39 left to go in the third. CRN Sports coverage of the 5th annual John Jacobs Christmas Classic presented by Bojangles. This is the girls' championship. The men's game is coming up later on tonight. We got it for you. Under the basket, throwing it. Jada Scott. Scott's under pressure. Goes out of bounds. Wow. What do you think?
Off against the Griffins.
Off against the Griffins there, so it's going to give it back to Clayton.
I like what they're doing going down low. Asia Todd, Jada Scott, even Henniker going down low. But they're not making those. They're getting there. They're just not making it.
And there's another steal. As Todd was trying to give it to Eves. Eves couldn't get it in time. They missed it, lost it. Fight, whistle, foul under the basket. And it's going to go against Hedinger, I believe, her third.
Charge against number 23, Mackenzie Henniger. Her third, team 6.
Third foul against Mackenzie Hedinger. This one out bring 123 on a foul. Another 23 to the line. Jada Morris, the center power forward senior at 5'11" for the Griffins, and she'll shoot 2. And she'll nail the first one. Comets are now are down by 10. What do you think, Trey? They're at the foul line.
Well, again, they're starting to match the effectiveness from the Griffins for the Comets, but again, they're going down. They're not making the easy stuff.
That's right,
and they're coming down either fouling or giving up the easy layup.
Both baskets made good as we're less than 80 seconds, or now, 1 minute away in the third period. A wild fourth is coming up as Alexa Watkins, oh man, she tried to call a foul on that, but it's personal. Going for 3, no good, no one there. Rebound comes back to Rocky Mount. We've got under 1 minute left to go in the third. Pittman on her own, taking it up there, nobody home. The basket's no good. Rebound comes back to Clayton. Pittman now under pressure on Hedinger. Now going to give the ball back to Liberty committed Asia Todd. Asia Todd looking for Jada Scott there. Triple teaming Scott under the boards. He goes back inside to Watkins. Watkins back to Todd. Todd back to Watkins. 30 seconds now left to go in the third period. Under pressure, 3 players fighting for the ball. Hedinger will now get the ball. She'll power on her own to the basket. No one's there. Rebound comes back to Rocky Mount, led by Young. And the final 20 seconds in the third. Pittman stops, thought she was going to go to the basket. She's going for 3. Bouncing off the rim, it's no good. 10 seconds left to go in the third period. The Comets come back up court as Eves gives the ball back to Todd. Todd under the basket. 3 players are there. Todd's there. Basket's good. It's a 10-point game as the horn blares. 9 points, correction. 9-point game. Trey Snide, the third period. We got a heck of a fourth coming up.
Asia Todd comes into this ball game averaging 23 points a game. You know how many points she has? She has 4. So they're keeping her in check, but the problem is she's making moves. She's getting down low, but Griffins, they're running the ball extremely well. And so it's a 9-point ball game. The game's still not over. You have 8 more minutes for this Lady Comets to get back into the game, make a few stops. The Comets have yet to hit a 3-point. They've taken a lot of them. They have yet to hit a 3-point. They're depending on trying to get down low. Jada Scott is perfect in this matchup. She has to play bigger down low.
8 minutes remain. It's on the clock. The Comets are only down by 9. And this has been a great game. And I have to say, Trey, the referees have kind of let these players play the second half.
I mean, it's been, we had what, 3 free throw lines, 3 shots at the free throw line today. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a great quarter.
That's what it was. We're on timeout, radio timeout. Oh, wow. It's a 9-point game. 8 minutes on the clock for the fourth. Anything can happen, Trey Snide.
What are we going to see out of the Comets? They haven't been down by 9 points all season long. This is the first time. It's emotional. It's a championship game. Although it's the middle of the season, still a championship game. Look for the Comets to get back into this ball game.
We are set for the fourth period. I'm trying to. What are they? What in the world?
It was last touch. Supposedly by Jada Scott.
Out of bounds?
Out of bounds, but instead she tried to bounce it inbounds.
It doesn't count. Right.
Number 14 bounced it inbounds, so it's going to be off of the Griffins, so the Comets get the ball.
So the Comets get the ball back. Yep. There you go. Scott made a mistake, but then Griffins capitalized, and then they made a mistake, so Clayton gets it back. They got a mulligan, so to speak.
There you go.
Asia Todd gets it back from Hedinger. Hedinger going for 3!
Oh!
Mackenzie Hedinger for 3! 22 falls to the floor. Don't know what that was about. Whistle and a foul. And they're saying there's a push.
It's a foul against Asia Todd. That's her 4th.
Asia Todd, that's her 4th foul on Asia Todd. Oh, my goodness. And I don't even understand what that was about.
She don't either.
Wow. Alexis Moore at the line. She'll shoot 1-and-1 now. And she'll make her first shot. Again, Trey, they make a big shot. They get that 3-point by Hedinger. And then the momentum's taken away again.
again, you don't want, again, that's Asia Todd's 4th foul, so they're playing physical, but she doesn't understand why there was a foul in that play.
And now the Comets are down by 9. Again, she purposely lets the ball roll as long as she can before the clock starts. And now the clock will start up again. 27-35, 35-27. A shot made. Alexis Watkins there. Alexis Watkins for a 2-point shot. It's a 6-point game now. Comets are not out of it yet, but Rocky Mount, man, these girls have put wearing on the Comets here tonight in Cleveland. But it's coming down to the wire. As back in the ball is going to be Hicks. Hicks will get back inside to Pittman. Pittman will now look under the crease in the arc and find more. Under the basket, looking there. 23, missing. Blocking was Jada Scott. They still miss. Scott for the rebound. Watkins on the rebound. And they come back up court again. Watkins gives it to Todd. Todd sets up. Whoa. Oh, she about had some contact with Wiggins. No one's there. Rebound going back to Clayton. No, they lost it, and Rocky Mount will recover.
Had a wide open shot at the free throw line, and Jada Scott just missed it.
Just could not capitalize on it. By the way, Clemson put a stomping on Notre Dame. 30-3. They're going to the championship where they meet Alabama or Oklahoma. As that game rolls on, my team is Roll Tide. Here we go. Morris under the basket.
There you go.
Getting it up there. Rebound and a steal again by Moore.
It was just a bad pass.
Moore again to number 23 of Morris. Moore to Morris. It's the Moore and Morris show. And they put it under the basket. It's 37-29. Comets are now down by 8.
That was just an erratic pass by Delaney. Todd and Jada Scott weren't paying attention.
And another mistake, another mental error. And here comes Pittman going for 2. It's good. Maya Pittman, the point guard, senior, 5'4" for Rocky Mount, putting it in. It's now a 10-point game, 39-29. As fast as Clayton starts to climb the ladder, Rocky Mount just seems to capitalize. Under the basket, Jada Scott.
Got to do more of that.
Jada Scott going for 2 points, and it's good, Trey Side.
Let's get.
And they call a timeout.
You got to get Eves. You got to get Jada Scott. Your bigs down low, more involved. Again, we've already seen them shoot the ball much better here in the 4th quarter.
Timeout. We'll be back on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
Being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Welcome back as this game rolls on here in Cleveland, the home of the Rams. It's 5:34 in the 4th period. Left in regulation, the 2018 John Jacobs Christmas Classic presented by Bojangles continues on as Rocky Mount brings the ball inbounds, led by Pittman with the ball now after the handoff by Moore. Moore to Pittman, now gives it off to 15 of Wiggins. Wiggins will now get it back again to Moore. Moore under pressure by Watkins, and now 15 with the ball of Ashana Wiggins. Wiggins trying to find nobody there by Pittman. Almost had a mistake there as Unique Best plays defense hard, and they go for 2, and it's good.
Impressive.
Under the basket, Pittman for 2. It is 41-31. Comets are down by 10, Trey.
Again, you can't shoot the ball good on your end and then give up the 3 or 2 down to the other end as well.
Asia Todd, even though she's got 4 fouls, she's playing strong. The Liberty commit for the Comets.
6 points.
6 points now for the 5'10 senior. Whistle and a foul. Basket's no good. And foul on number 24 of Unique Best. I want to say that's her 2nd foul in the game so far. And Maya Pittman will go to the line. Here comes Henninger. She had a big 3-pointer a moment ago in the game. As Best and Henninger take a breast. 4:46 in the 4th in regulation. Pittman at the line. First one goes up for 1-1. It is no good. Comets will recover. And it's going to go back to Eves. Eves will get it to Watkins. Watkins to Todd. Nice crossover move there. Not letting the 15 get there.